As now we enter the land of Dawn for a highly anticipated match between two teams of former allies upon the land of Dawn.
Welcome everybody, this is going to be the best of 3 of a lifetime to finish off day number 2, week number 7. And immediately we're getting a little bit of a leash on that top side with Beatrix helping out that Karina to speed up. Because Karina, again, she doesn't really need the help, but more importantly, with aim by Beatrix's side, Valence is just looking to trade early.
What I'm curious about is how well Subway will be performing on this Karina. This is not a hero we typically see him play on, so it'll be exciting to find out whether or not he will focus more on the snowball style we expect Karina players to go for, or will he still focus objectives?
Hard to say, but now Mon forced to use his sprint really early on. This could be a potential catch or setup from Orange Esports in the mid lane later on in the game.
And we can see as well. Right now, Gary, he's not been harassed too much in the jungle, so he's going to be matching Subway. Both of them using Demon Slayer here to try and get that early lead. Make sure that they're not out-farmed by their opponents, because as we mentioned, getting that early lead and keeping it is very important in this matchup. Gary, he's actually coming up here. Aim could be in danger. Phantom Execution misses, and so they're not going to pursue the issue.
Yep, that does mean that... Oh, no, here we go. This is what I was talking about. When you don't have sprint, you cannot get out of these tough situations. A good pickoff and first blood for the side of Orange Esports. Aim could fall victim to the same thing, but right now, him babysitting Valence, man, he's stacking up quick.
And that's exactly the opening that Orange Esports wants to look for. Punish Man when he doesn't have Black Shoes, when he doesn't have Sprint, and instantly they'll gain mid lane control because Stormy will hit level 4 sooner because of his passive. He is taking a bit of poke damage from Gary right now, but the turtle is going to be contested. Neo in a bit of trouble. They're gonna try and reset this for now.
Honestly, this is good because Orange Esports, they can slow roll the turtle. As long as Team HAQ don't take the turtle fast, topside continues to bleed out with 2 members continuing to harass it and Valence slowly chipping away at this gold plating. So it's great for the side of Orange Esports, and considerably Team HAQ, they had to kind of reset their mindset. They thought, hey, we could actually take the turtle right now, but with the recall coming in from Panda, now they themselves need to clear up the lanes.
But they are actually able to take the turtle. Very interesting. Orange Esports, they are undoubtedly aware that they were taking that and just decided to give it away because they don't feel like they are prepared yet to fight against Team HAQ.
I don't think it's necessary. The win conditions for Orange Esports is solely based on the performance of Valence and how far ahead he can get compared to the rest of the Team HAQ. Neo just has to continuously sandbag Lola, who honestly is doing a great job in the bottom side of the map. He's already a level up on Neo.
Yeah, that's to be expected though. Paquito will clear the wave a lot quicker than the Uranus at this stage of the game. And because of that, you can already see that he's starting to cut the waves. He doesn't want to allow Neo to just keep him in the lane and allow him to roam around to help his team.
Potential punish here, but it looks like Team HAQ clearing up that mid wave fast to force out Stormy and Subway to show themselves as they make their way towards that top side. Let's see, they know that they're coming up here. The auto alarm bombs are getting a lot of information, and Team HAQ, they just slowly move backwards.
As the value of having the Diggy as a support in lane here, the auto alarm bombs not only doing a lot of damage, very annoying, but also providing that much needed vision, meaning that Panda will fall behind even further, not able to safely farm in his lane at all.
I think this is going to be quite a low kill count game, considering that Orange Esports not trying to make any money moves so far, and the same goes for Team HAQ. It's high stakes here with 22 more seconds until we, 30 seconds until we see Turtle come back up. Oh, Neo.
Ooh, Min gets the Noom on blast. Neo, he is a Uranus, but this is 1v4. He's still surviving thanks to his ultimate, dancing around, but not for long. Phantom Execution, and Man picks up the kill. That's important. Turtle's coming up soon.
The sandbag is going well as Orange Esports are able to take the tier 1 on top side. Quick rotation. Subway, though.
He gets the stun from Min. Man coming in to back him up, but Subway will be able to walk away. But Team HAQ have successfully zoned the enemy jungler off of the turtle pit, which you can see Lola on top of it right now. They get the stun onto Subway into the Phantom Execution. Lola picks up the kill on aim off the screen here. Subway able to escape, but there's no way they can contest the turtle now.
That's unfortunate. Orange Esports had the right idea, but Team HAQ was able to pick off aim at the right time, even getting his sprint. No time journey for aim to save his life. looks like he didn't feel like it was worth it.
Yep, but that's going to be another objective falling into the hands of Gary. Team HAQ now slowly building up a bit of a net worth lead, and that's understandable here. They are the ones that want to gain that early to mid-game control. With the Lancelot, with the Paquito, they should be very strong at this stage of the game, while Orange really need to delay for Valence.
Now, once again, AIM is going to babysit Valence for the most part, and the lead developed by Lola is great. Wait, Subway.
Ooh, Subway, Numana Blast gonna find him, and the Karina will melt under the pressure of 4 members of Team HAQ. They are now looking for Stormy, forcing the flicker from Valentina. Even the concealed play, they want to look for him. Blazing Duet into the back line, picks up Stormy. Here comes Neo, but he's a bit too late. He just has to clear up the wave. He could be in danger himself, and he gets picked off as well.
Orange Esports weren't expecting Team HAQ to put gasoline on this little fire that they created under themselves, and now this allows Team HAQ to actually invade the jungle, steal away as many camps as they can. Gary, he doesn't mind. He's got a bigger retribution. Nothing to fear other than the fact that Orange Esports had no idea that it's still on cooldown.
This is ideal for Team HAQ right now. They're the ones that want to dictate the game's momentum, whereas Orange's draft is more designed to delay the game with auto alarm bombs and Uranus's presence. Right now, Team HAQ not allowing them any chance to breathe.
Valence currently with the most gold so far. Panda just honestly not too far behind him, and then followed by Gary and Man, and Neo nowhere close.
That's pretty rough for them. They're already a 1k lead for Team HAQ. Gary confident enough to jump in on top of Subway. He sees the rest of Orange hiding in the bush, so he'll back this up. But it's going to be difficult for them to defend this. They just have to give it up.
Orange Esports was expecting an overextension from Team HAQ, but instead they pull back away, taking one objective at a time, and Lola continuing to proxy on the bottom side. They're setting up for this turtle, and you can see their positions. They're making sure that Orange Esports will be spotted.
Now, the difficult part for Orange right now is that in terms of late game scaling, Panda will actually somewhat come out on top because he is playing on that Claude. So despite being behind, things are not too good for them in terms of win condition. And Team HAQ will continue to snowball, taking another turtle in their hands.
Yep, 2.6k lead so far. They got to be very careful here. I mean, look at that harass coming in from the Thorn Rose of Gary. It's looking really good. AIM?
Ooh, he's nearly getting taken out here. Forced to pop the time journey, but the Blazing Duet finishes him off. But here comes the cavalry. Orange Esports gonna jump in. Numan Blast gonna stop them from engaging though, but they do lose Panda.
That was a real good trade for Orange Esports. Aim dies, but Panda goes along with him.
Neo now might get caught out here, but this is a Uranus. He should survive this unless he's not careful. Just barely escapes with the ultimate. Numana Blast gonna find Min, and so he'll give up his life. Nice snipe from Valence to find that, and Orange Esports starting to fight back a little bit.
Okay, they're getting their items. They're feeling stronger. Hopefully OE are able to protect this tier 1, but instead putting all their resources in the mid lane. It's hard. Lilia clears really fast.
And Orange Esports just needs to maintain map control, but because right now they know they're behind Team HAQ, and the heroes on Team HAQ are individually stronger, allowing them to play more independently, they are losing out in terms of map control, as Neo is the only one that can split push individually.
Man, Neo really needs to scale, and he needs to scale fast, because so far, Team HAQ, if they want to make a 5k gold lead, this could be the moment. We see the item power spike coming in from Panda. He's got the 2 cores that we're looking for, Golden Staff and Demon Hunter Sword. If you look at Neo, he only just finished the Dominance Ice.
And that's not good for Neo, considering that as a Uranus, he really should not be dying in these engages, but as long as he gets some items, he should be fine.
Lola opted to go for the Malefic Roar early, knowing that Neo has the armor to actually protect, so the extra armor penetration is going to be good.
They're still trying to engage onto this. Stormy could be in danger, but he will escape the Numenon Blast. That's an ultimate being expended, but Subway dropping real low. They're not quite able to pick him off, and I think that's smart. They cannot afford to invest too much. They already got the tower. They'll just continue poking Orange Esports out of their own jungle.
Yeah, Orange Esports is willing to let that go. A 3k gold lead is not the end of the world. They know they've got the late game in the bag, but Valence now find the Hunter Strike. Let's see, because Valence needs to make some form of impact, and he is struggling to get in on these fights. We haven't seen a full 5v5 just yet, even though the score count is 6-4.
Typically, we expect Valence, especially, to be a lot more aggressive with his positioning, but because he knows that Team HAQ have a lot of mobility and burst damage, he really cannot afford to walk up and one-shot people with the Wesker. He's playing a more safe style by sniping people from behind, but this is giving a lot more space for Panda to get his farm.
Panda's going to slowly take it through. Good shots coming in on towards Gary from the side of Valens, but now where is the initiation from Orange?
And charging up the Numan Blast time journey will perfectly counter it, as now Man gonna be forced back by the Black Shoes. Just barely survives. Blazing Duet coming in, doing a lot of damage. He picks off Valens, but gets caught by the Numan Blast, so they'll find him. But Gary gets the Lord. They trade off for Panda, but they'll get Stormy. Double kill going to Man. Gary finding Subway in the backline. Lola targeting aim now. Neo coming in. He should pick up the kill onto Min, but the Diggy's still in a lot of danger. Lola not going to allow him to escape. Pick up one more for Team HAQ.
Team HAQ is going away 4 kills to 2 so far. A good initiation, especially for Min, calling the rest of the team to get ready for this fight. But unfortunately for Stormy, drops down the stolen Numenon Blast a little late. And aim, I think the time journey was great, but the duration just wasn't long enough.
Orange Esports lineup, they have a fair amount of peel, a fair amount of bulk, but they don't have enough backline protection, because if they... As I mentioned, if they jump onto Valens, there is no protection for him. He gets bursted down so quickly.
Right now, nobody on the side of Orange Esports are making any crazy plays. They're playing standard, and Team HAQ making these good plays and walking away successful is giving them the 7K goal lead. Now they just have to maintain it, and they want to secure every outer turret here, and now it's just inhibitors for Orange.
Team HAQ still wants to go for it. Lola jumping in. Nice dashes from Stormy. Keeps him out. Reverse time. Picks up the Bakito. Punished for his overextension. Team HAQ, do they still want to challenge this? They're now one man down. I don't think they will.
No, I mean, with 92 seconds on the clock for Lord to spawn, Team HAQ, again, don't need to play at a disadvantage. And Lola currently at level 14 compared to Neo at level 12. Lola has been doing a phenomenal job throughout this game, except for that one play. So now the question does occur. Team HAQ, are they waiting for the 42K mark to actually initiate on Orange Esports, or are they looking for a different win condition? Because so far, 3 items already completed by Gary. He's almost got his last item. It's probably going to be Malefic Roar here. Yes, there we go. The Malefic Roar complete.
Yeah, that's a full damage build onto the Lancelot. So Gary feeling himself right now. He's confident he would be able to survive even if he was jumped on. And Neo still trying to split push against the Paquito, but things are pretty difficult for him right now. There's a reason why Paquito is so meta in the current times. I think Team HAQ, they're quite comfortable with just holding map control and waiting until the Lord spawns, because even though they are strong right now, they don't want to take any more risks.
And the only risk they can take is Neo just being by himself on this Uranus, and he's slowly scaling up. He's level 13, he's catching up finally, and Team HAQ looking to punish this because there's 20 seconds on the clock before we see the Lord spawn.
Neo in a lot of danger here, gonna jump over the wall with the ultimate, and he will just be able to walk away with the sprint. The rest of Orange are now behind him, but Team HAQ is aware of this. You can see they're not going to push beyond the river line. But here comes Min. Blazing Duet into the backline. Numenon Blast from Stormy finds one.
Oh my god.
Aim in the backline. Valens doing a lot of damage to Panda, but Lola finds the double kill onto Subway. Already 3 members of Orange Esports down. Neo just buying time, and he is surviving a lot. Valens gets the snipe onto Panda, but they've lost the Uranus. A 1v3 defense, but guess what? No minions for Team HAQ.
Holy cow, what a play coming in from Panda. They lose out that tier 2, but what does that matter? The movement, Lola actually looking for the 1v1, but Valens flickering forward. Somebody take him out.
That was dangerous. They're really risky play, and typically you don't expect marksman players to do that, but this is Valens we're talking about. Lola, one misstep, and he actually would have been the one taken out instead, but that was a great victory for Team HAQ. If not for the fact that the minion wave had already been cleared out by Neo, they could have ended the game.
I mean, they could have, but then they got this beautiful fight where Panda comes in absolutely huge. I'm surprised he's not at the top of the charts in terms of damage dealt ranking so far. Only 4th, but man, that Blazing Duet absolutely shredded aim, forcing his ult out early and even catching Valens in it.
But now the Luminous Lord threatening the mid inhibitor. Orange wanted to take it out, but they're not able to before it crashes, so that's a lot of damage done. Mid inhibitor is down. Gary taking a lot of damage from Stormy, but he's able to escape as Neo forced to defend against Lola by himself. He will be able to push him out, but that means losing 2 inhibs in the base.
Gary does get finally gets his Blade of Despair. He can execute low target units. Orange Esports, this is such a big disadvantage. 2 inhibitors now. Conceal actually come through.
Ooh, Time Jenny forced out. Stormy taking a lot. The knockout strike secures the kill, but Balance still alive. Gary picks up Neo, but they do still have 3 members. It's a 3v4 situation. They've lost the final inhibitor. Team HAQ, I think they're satisfied with that.
Yeah, I think this is great. No inhibitors now with minions just shoving in every single lane. Mon perching his Winter Truncheon. Orange Esports are not ready for Team HAQ's Panda to actually go that crazy. Initiating fights with a Blazing Duet is so ballsy, and they know for a fact that Valence used his Winds of Nature so much earlier on in this game, and it's on cooldown. Now it should be off cooldown, and this is where it comes back to break even.
One of the unfortunate facets of Orange Esports' draft is that they just don't have enough crowd control to punish Panda for jumping in and initiating with that Blazing Duet. They don't have anything to stop him other than using the Time Journey to try and out-survive the damage, and that means that Panda, he can just go on in.
I mean, that's why he pops that sprint every single time when he has it up using that Blazing Duet. He wants to run his opponents down, deal as much damage, but Neo, oh boy.
Ooh, Numina Blast already charging up, but Neo realizes something is up. Lola might have jumped the gun a little bit there. Should have waited for the Numina Blast before going in on it. A good attempt, but right now Orange needs to keep their members alive at all costs.
Yeah, I think Min should be able to have his ultimate before the Lord, well, actually by Lord spawn, and he should have it ready to take on Orange Esports for now, but Lola, he might be in some trouble here. Nope, Orange Esports back away. The reinforcements are coming on through.
Gary jumping on top of Neo, but that's Uranus. He's gonna use Phantom Execute. Oh my god, that is a lot of burst. Uranus does not matter. Instantly decimated.
Where did he go? How? That shouldn't be possible. So much damage through.
Oh, Valence nearly dies to Lola, but the Wind of Nature keeps him alive. Panda with the Blazing Duet. He knows Valence doesn't have the Wind of Nature. Picks him off. Aim gonna be targeted by Mon, who whirls back with the back shoes, forcing back Stormway and Stormy, but they're not gonna allow them to escape. Lumina Blast gonna force Stormy to dash away, but Subway not so lucky. Only the Valentina to defend against 4 members of Team HAQ, who will now push straight into the crystal and end the game before Orange can do anything about it.
Beautifully played by both teams here. A defensive composition could not deal with the advantage developed over the mid game. Team HAQ take game number 1. GG, well played.